guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Justina, and if you're new here, that means you're not yet subscribed, so please do so. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be sharing with you the most affordable drugstore products that will get you this beautiful beat that I have on my face. Or if that's not for you, we can definitely do a no makeup look in tutorials to come. But for today, I'm going to be showing you affordable drugstore products that you're definitely going to love. So if you're interested to see what I used on my face, continue watching. So before I get into the makeup tutorial, I just wanted to tell you guys, if you aren't wearing makeup or if you feel like you cannot get up every single day and get this routine done, don't do it to yourself. Make sure that you feel good, you're healthy, you had enough sleep, you can function throughout the day, and just know your worth and that you're beautiful with or without the makeup. And the most important reason why you're there is to learn. So definitely don't focus on just the makeup, or don't focus on what someone else thinks of you. You're not there for that. You're there to better yourself. So I just definitely wanted to share that with you because it's really hard to get away from what people think of you. You should know at the end of the day, it really does not matter. So I just want you to have a blessed school year. Look your best, feel your best, and definitely have a great day and enjoy this tutorial. Let's just get into it. So since we're going affordable, to begin, I'm going to go in with the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. There is an alternative, which is the Milani Make It Dewy Spray, but I like using this towards the end. It makes the look complete. Your skin just looks so hydrated and dewy. So I'm going to go in with this one to begin with. So I'm just going to spray this all over my face. I actually really love the smell of this too. Now that Milani Make It Last Setting Spray has dried down into my skin, I'm going to be going in with this foundation. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. It acts as a concealer or a foundation. Today I'm going to be using it as a foundation. I really do love this foundation a lot. I would say an alternative as a foundation would be this L'Oreal Infallible Up to 24-Hour Wear Foundation. I would usually go in with this one. This is very new and dear to me, but I am losing my tan. So for today, I'm going to be going in with Milani, but this is actually one that I use all year round in many shades. I really love this because it's full coverage and it gives a satin finish where it's not matte and it's not dewy, but it's very skin-like. So I'm going to begin with this. And I do already have my eyebrows on just because I do not have an affordable eye pencil, but I would say that Colourpop has a great eye pencil. I also hear that NYX has a great eye pencil, but I personally haven't used it. But for me, Colourpop definitely. Next, for concealer, I'm going to be going in with this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and this is in the shade Light. It actually comes with so many other shades now that they've added to the collection. So what you want to do is just click this up. So now I'm definitely getting the coverage that I want. So I'm not the biggest fan of the sponge applicator, but the fact that I can distribute it like that and then go in with the sponge, I'm okay with it. This is actually a really beautiful formula. I want to say it's medium to full coverage. I don't know that it's the foundation probably helping me underneath because that's so full coverage, but this is really beautiful concealer, and it makes sure that the eye still stays dewy while adding coverage. I would actually say that this might be the #1 concealer at the drugstore. Aside from Colourpop, but Colourpop isn't really drugstore, it's affordable, but I really do love this concealer a lot, and the fact that they added more shades, I would definitely go pick this up again. So I'm going to add the remainder of what's on my sponge onto my forehead, down my nose a little, and onto my chin. So when we're in school, we're going to be doing so many different things, right? Whether it's gym, whether it's lunch, whether it's just talking in class, we don't want our makeup to move. We don't want our concealer to slide or for our concealer to crease. any makeup coming off, so we definitely need to set it, especially an 8-hour day. I always say that a work day and a school day are basically the same thing because it is 8 hours and you have to go 5 days a week, and there's no and if or buts about it. So it definitely is a work day. You're gonna need to set your makeup. Go in with this Maybelline powder. I love it so much. This is the Fit Me powder. This is in shade 10. So what I do, oh my god, I thought of that little baby. She's so adorable. Okay, I'm gonna like insert what I mean. She's so cute. Okay. What I do? Okay. So we want to go back in with our sponge every place that we concealed. We want to make sure that there is no creasing whatsoever before we set it, because if you set it with creases, you will have creasing makeup. Okay, so I have my Fit Me powder here. I'm dipping my sponge into it. I'm going to dust off the sponge. It looks like that, right? It's okay. Don't be scared. We're going to go up, look up, and put it underneath your eye. And we're going to get a perfect little layer of that going, just to make sure that it's a smooth, even layer. So I'm going to go in with a little more of that. And I'm really taking a lot under the eye just because I do not want that to move. And if it's a hectic day or you get hot like me, your makeup is not moving if you're setting it this much. So again, I have that under there. I'm looking up and I'm patting this underneath the eye because I do not want that concealer to move at all. You want to really pat it into the skin. And this could be enough, but I do go in for the extra reassurance. I am a sweater. Especially here in this area, this is why I'm doing so much powder. We are going to add color back into the skin, so do not be scared. Okay, this can be a little intimidating, which I get, and it's fine. But right now, we're just baking and we're setting the face. We are going to wipe this away. We're just beating it into our face so that way that concealer and that foundation we laid down does not disappear on us. So I'm gonna go above my lip. Above my lip is the worst place. It is where I sweat the most. And my laugh lines. I don't want them to show through, so I am setting them down. I don't also want you to think that you have to be so perfect. Like, I don't want this to crease or I don't want that to crease. The point of makeup is for you to feel beautiful, so keep that in mind while you're doing your makeup. It is not about being perfect or anything like that. It's about making you feel the most beautiful you feel. And I don't know that everybody would put this much makeup on, but don't go to school with eyeshadow and eyelashes. That is like so much. I don't even know how early you wake up. But to me, this is like extreme what I'm about to do. So like, this isn't even extreme, I know, in makeup world, but as far as you going to school at 7 a.m., holy fuck, this is extreme. So actually, I'm gonna set my lids, but I want to make sure there's no creases. I'm gonna take a little bit of powder and just set the eyelid down because it will crease. Happens to me all the time because I do not set it well enough. So I look like a little powdered donut, and that's okay. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M533 brush, and I'm just gonna dust away any powder that I have on my face right now. Now that I've dusted all that baking powder away, I'm going to be going in with this Morphe setting spray. Now the reason why I'm going in with this Morphe setting spray versus that Milani spray that I use, because I truly feel that this revives your skin and it is affordable makeup. So I'm just going to spray this on so you see what I mean. I just feel like it makes my skin look way more skin-like than it was looking a few more seconds ago. It was looking very powdery. So this spray just sets into the skin so well and just makes your skin look so rehydrated and so glowy. So we're going to move on to bronzer next. For an affordable bronzer today, I'm going to be going in with the Alexis Run X Colourpop collaboration. This is a duo actually. It's a bronzer and a highlight together. And for today, I'm going to be using Golden Moment for our bronzer. So, I actually like how this applies. It's not too heavy. It's light application and you can build it up. So when I am doing bronzer, I do bring it down my chin. I usually joke and say my double chin, but I definitely don't want anyone to feel like you have to hide that or it's something that you should be ashamed of, because it's not. Especially being in high school, there's so many pressures and I don't want you to feel pressured at all. I wouldn't even do this much makeup for high school, but for the girls that are, this is a routine you can follow, or these are affordable products you can buy, but don't feel pressured to go to school every day wearing makeup. It's not necessary, and I'm sure your face that you wake up with every day is just as beautiful as a face full of makeup. Makeup is really nice, but I feel like when you do wear it so much and then you don't one day, people are like, you look a little tired, what's going on? Are you sick? And it's just like, thanks. But no, this is my face. Okay, Linda? Thanks. It's really hot in here with these lights. And I usually would be more precise when contouring my nose, but honestly, we're in school, right? This is 7 a.m. I'm not contouring my nose the way I normally would, so we're just bronzing it up on each side, making it look cute and small. I'm gonna make sure to get that chin everywhere else. And a tip, see, I'm already getting hot on my upper lip. You don't want the foundation to break apart. Bring something that you can just powder your face with so that way it stays together. You won't be under a hot ring light like I am right now, but you will be in gym class or at lunch or talking shit with your friends in class. It gets intense. It's an 8-hour day. So I think I'm actually gonna just, I would use this palette, honestly, but I want to give something else, different options. But if you wanted to buy this, you would definitely have a highlighter and a bronzer. So invest. So my next step would be to go in with highlight and then blush, but before I do so, I want to spray my face again. I cannot stress this enough. I do not want to look powdery, so I'm going to spray my face again so all the powders sink in as one and my skin just looks skin-like. It looks like this is my skin. This is definitely a contour of my face. What are you talking about? My skin just gleams with that highlight. So we definitely want to go in with spray as many times as possible, but make sure it dries down before you go in with another product. So while that setting spray is drying down, we definitely want to use it to our advantage and apply highlight. So for highlight today, I'm going to be going in with this Wet n Wild highlight in the shade Precious Petals. So this is Precious Petals, and it's definitely a fan favorite when it comes to the drugstore for people. I cannot stop hearing about it. So I'm going to use my Luxie brush, and this is a 249 Luxie brush. I'm going to use one side of it, that is the more fluffier side. So I have that on my brush, and I'm just going to apply it to the high points of my cheekbone. And I chose a small brush, honestly, because it's more controlled, and I won't have highlight all over my face, just in the areas where I really wanted to apply it. So I applied more highlight to my brush, and I am just going in a C shape, and this is definitely intense when I went back for seconds, but it is okay. I do the highlight before blush just because sometimes it is intense, and the blush can tend to fade out because the highlight is so powerful. But now that we're going to put blush on top, it won't be too bad. So I'm adding this on the, oh my god, Precious Petals by Wet n Wild, everybody. Like, literally, do you see this? I need to wear it more often. I try out so many different products, but I definitely do pick up from the drugstore because there are gems, as you can see. Oh my god. Make sure to blend out. We don't want it so harsh, but this is definitely a gem of a highlight. So next, I would place the highlight on the top of my forehead in little circular motions. I might add a little underneath the brow bone for some extra spice. Look a little glowy. The start of my day, I woke up like this. You did, girl. I go down my nose. Personally, you don't have to. It's just something that I like to do. Ooh, I am definitely glowy up there. We take the sponge to fix that and just pat it over. For me, I'm gonna take this on my Cupid's bow. I highlight this in my lip. And then I take this on my chin and I highlight my chin lastly. So now that we're all glowy models, I'm going to be moving on to blush. And for blush today, I'm going to be going in with this Pixi by Petra. And this is in the shade Beach Rose. And I really do love this shade a lot. I don't think I would have naturally picked it up. I think I got it in an Ipsy bag, but it's a muted mauve color and it is so beautiful and I really do love it. So I usually use this Luxie 219 brush to distribute it. So I'm multitasking here. I have the blush here and I'm just distributing this onto my skin right now. And like I said, it's so subtle, but it adds just the sweetest hint of blush to the face that ties the look all together. So you can see it's not too much, it's not too different from the bronzer that I have on. So before we get into our final steps of mascara and our lipstick, I want to go in with this Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. I love this so much to complete the look, so I'm just going to spray this onto the face. It smells so good, you have no idea. I know I was just sitting there, but I was just inhaling that scent. It is so good, and as you can see, I'm so dewy. Next, I take my sponge and I make sure to pat it into my face to make sure that that Make It Dewy setting spray is locked into our makeup and our makeup isn't going anywhere, and that overall glow that it added is distributed all over our face. So now that I have my base perfected, I'm going to be going in with mascara. For mascara today, I'm using my favorite mascara. This is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara, and I love it more than any mascara that I can think of. More than high-end mascaras. Like this drugstore mascara is perfect. So I am going to go in with this mascara as mascara today. And like I said, I love it over every mascara that I do own. For example, the wand on this is beautiful. It is perfect. I love the way that it distributes the product, but I love the way that the formula lengthens and it volumizes my lash. Like, do you see this from this? I am in love with this formula, and like I said, it is affordable. For the sake of it, I'm just gonna go bottom lash and just brush it through. Nothing crazy, just making them visible. Hi, I'm here. I don't even know that I would go this far when it comes to makeup in high school. This is a fresh face. Let me tell you, nobody is breaking my heart with this face on. Nobody's telling me anything, but I don't have the preparation in me to do this every single morning to feel like I'm that bitch. It's just not in me. I would do more of that no makeup look, like definitely mascara, bronzer, blush and highlight, and lip gloss. Like those 5 things are gonna be my key to life in high school, but this is cool too. This would definitely make me have confidence. So next I'm going to be going in with Lippies. My lips are dry as hell right now. I've had foundation lips and just dry lip, and you have just been with me this whole video and I appreciate you. For lips today, I'm going to be using these Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink Lips. I love these so much. They're so durable. When you're eating lunch, I swear you will not need to touch up because these are going to stay on throughout the whole meal. So I'm going to be using both shades, but I'm going to be going in with Fighter first. So I'm taking the shade Fighter and I'm going to mostly keep this on the outer part of my lips. And what I love about this, again, is the applicator. The point makes it so easy to apply. I'm going to go in the middle of my lips with this shade, Driver, and this is also a Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. So I'm just going to dab this in the center of my lips. So I dab that much. I take my ring finger and then just dabbing in the center of my mouth with this shade. And we just want to keep it in the center mostly. And what this does is the lighter shade in the center of our lips just makes our lips way more pouty. So let's say that you wanted an eyeshadow to just spruce up the look a bit. I would choose a single brown shadow just to amp it up just a bit more. So I'm going to use this Colourpop Yes Please palette. This is still an affordable option. I'm going to dig into the shade Chauffeur, and this is on a Morphe M441 brush. So I am just taking that brown shade all over the crease and just intensifying the crease first. And then I'll place what's left over onto the lid and bring it downward. And this is just gonna make sure that the look is amplified just a bit more. I feel like this is when you get to Friday and you're just like, you know, I gotta make it a little more special. You just add the little brown shadow. And maybe like this lip, like maybe you're going throughout the week with a lip gloss of different sorts. So like I said, for me, if this is a regular school day and this is nothing special, but I want to wear makeup, this is the look that I'm going for. So me, again, I'm just going to add setting spray for the billionth time because you always want to make sure that your makeup is going to stay on your face and it's just going to remain fresh and you're not going to look powdery. So setting spray is actually your best friend. And to touch up, you definitely want to press powder at all times in your bag. So that's it for today's tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are a girl that is a no makeup kind of girl, then we definitely can bring a tutorial your way for that kind of look. I would definitely do that for a school day for me, just because I don't have the patience or energy to wake up at 7 a.m. and beat my face, unless there's a cute boy or girl that I like a lot. So I don't know. I wouldn't see myself doing that. But I get it. This base is flawless, so I get why you would want to go to school with that confidence, looking like a bad bitch. Thank you guys so much for watching today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoyed the affordable products that I used. If you haven't used them yet, I'm sure that you would love them if you did try them. So thank you again, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button and hit that notification bell so you know when I come out with more videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!